Hey, what's up, beautiful Bellcast friends? I'm Gio.
And I'm Bart. What, you're just looking at me?
Yeah.
I hate mosquitoes.
Oh my God. I fucking hate mosquitoes too.
Why do you hate mosquitoes? Let me see if we have the same hate towards mosquitoes.
I hate them for several reasons. One, they're loud. So you hear them as soon as they go by your ear, they're like, shoo, and then they're fast, right?
But they're only loud because they're by your ear.
Yeah, but they're still loud.
But if they're around, like
Butterflies aren't loud.
Has a better butterfly ever flown next to your ear?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't.
Fine. Maybe because I'm just biased, but I just fucking hate mosquitoes. All right. Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So that, and then they fly around you several times. Like they're like, what part am I about to eat? The tenderloin, the top sirloin. Like they're looking at us that way.
Or the most annoying part, their finger.
Yeah. Oh, or their little pinky toe.
Yeah, if they want to fuck with you, they go, bzzz, what's the smallest limb?
That's a bully.
That one. And they go down.
Or
and
like the top of your ear. Have you gotten your ear bitten?
Yeah.
Fuck you, mosquitoes. If you're listening right now, I hope you die.
I got my eyelids bit before and it's all swollen.
Oh, wait, why am I laughing? I think I've had it too.
Yeah.
As a kid, though. Have you had it as a grown-up?
No.
I've had it as a kid.
But it looks like you have like a cyst infection or something.
It does. It does. You got like you and David like to say pussy for eyes.
Pussy eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, so they do that shit. And then I'm like, what for what? Like, what do you need my blood for? Like, what are you trying to accomplish here in life? Like, how does your fucking contribution help in this food chain or this ecosystem of, like, what do you do?
You know what is another bitch? That only the female mosquitoes bite. Just like humans in real life.
What the fuck is your problem?
Did you know that?
So you mean we're the ones that are working the hardest trying to provide for the family?
Oh, now you got their back? Oh, all of a sudden you got their back?
Hey. I'm just fucking saying. I'm just observing, okay? I can't help that if I observe the way I do.
So do you hate mosquitoes or not?
I fucking hate mosquitoes. It's sad, especially those fucking bitches, those fucking
the female
putas
ones,
out
right?
there. Yeah.
Fuck them.
Don't come at me though. You'll win for sure.
Have you been like a target for mosquitoes your whole life?
No. Now, I think I didn't even realize that was a thing. Because no one in my family has ever said that. So for us, it's just like a mosquito bite and you're like, oh shoot, mosquito bite. But then getting with you specifically, we'd go out and stuff and I'm like, oh cool. You're just like all scratching and itchy all over. And I'm like, what happened? You're like, I got bit by 10 mosquitoes. I'm like, what? I didn't get anything. What happened?
Yeah, what's the character from Charlie Brown where there's like flies around him? Is that Linus?
Pigpen?
Pigpen? That's what it feels like. Like if I go to like any tropical area, it just I'm like, fuck. But what I've been liking is so I train outside right now.
Was that you
right?
dodging mosquitoes?
Yeah, or moving around. I'm just like like, but now since I've been training outside and we live close to the woods, there's a ton of bugs that want to get at me. But I've been using a ton of a bug spray. And what's crazy is I bet
you that off spray, they initially called it fuck off. And they were like, we can't take this to market, you guys.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
I would have named it. Fuck these mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sexy and delicious and just irresistible that I still see these bugs try to get at me. They go, and they go, oh shit, what the hell is that?
So now you know what I feel like just on a regular basis, just walking around.
That's how attracted to me you are?
No. What?
No, because I was saying these mosquitoes
I know,
are irresistible
but you flipped it in not my favor, so I don't like it.
Oh, so you weren't fast enough to catch on?
No.
You're cute. When was the youngest you went to a tropical place for vacation?
Tropical place.
To even have mosquitoes.
What's considered tropical? Like when it's humid?
Humid, close to the equator, like Florida, Hawaii. Southeast Asia.
I was what, 9, 10?
And you never got lit up by mosquitoes?
I mean, not that I can remember, but
damn, lucky.
Yeah, I don't think any one of us was ever like, so this is what I'm beginning to learn about myself. There's a lot of shit in my past that I don't recall. And I don't know if I purposely like blocked it out of my memory or I'm just like, I don't need it. And I'm just too lax with my memories.
It's called drama.
Drama or trauma?
Trauma.
Did you just change it, you asshole?
No, it's called trauma.
I don't feel like I've had that much trauma.
You know who's the other person I heard that said that?
My brother, my mom.
Dennis Rodman.
Say what? Oh.
Because we were watching the documentary yesterday, and then he was saying
yeah,
that.
but his shit was sad.
Exactly.
My shit wasn't that sad.
Oh, yes, it was. You don't even remember. How can you say?
True. Then I'll leave it like this,
Because
baby.
Dennis Rodman was saying that.
It was sad.
He's like, I don't even remember my childhood because I think my brain tried to block it off.
But because he has like a negative recollection. Like he just has this negative, like.
Well, he has zero
feeling.
recollection because he can't remember. Just like you, because your brain blocked it off. So you probably had some trauma.
Maybe. I'll leave it in there. I'm not tripping, trying to figure that out. But I really don't think I had anything crazy. But yeah, so because of that, it's hard for me to remember if anyone was ever like, fuck, mosquitoes always attack me. Some people like that, they sound like that.
They sound like Kermit the Frog.
Why are they fucking attacking me? What the fuck?
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I have Kermit, our Kermit family. What? Why do you look at me with pity eyes?
With pity eyes? No,
yeah.
I'm not looking with pity eyes.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just like, I think there's more envy eyes.
Because
I've been lit up.
Envy eyes are these like.
Yeah, I've been lit up
lucky.
my whole life. So I started going to Taiwan probably when I was maybe even like.
So you were born there.
I was born there.
Did you get it when you were a baby?
I don't remember that part, but I know
baby.
No, but I've been I've been going probably since I was 3 or 4, and I go back at least once a year, at least once every 2 years. So I've been to Taiwan a lot, to the point where the city that
you've been a lot, but you haven't been.
Exactly. But like I've been
because he doesn't venture out.
But this is how much I've been. So the city that my grandma and my uncle lives in, I actually know that city better than the city I live in right now, because I actually know the streets. I know where things go.
It's also super tiny. I even know it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So ever since then, I would go and I would get lit up all over the place, bit on my nose. I would have a mosquito bite. Sometimes I have a mosquito bite on top of the mosquito bite.
What the fuck?
It's like two.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it's like so.
That's a dumb mosquito.
It's already swollen, right?
Yeah.
And it's like hot and red, and then you see one hole, like the wound hole. And then I guess that heat attracts another mosquito. So it comes and it bites that wound. So now there's like a bump on top of a bump, almost like you got 2 scoops of ice cream. And it's just like, and I'm like,
ice cream.
And it's just like crazy. And so we had that, the zapper with the blue light. Mm-hmm. It attracts like all kinds of bugs.
And does that noise?
So yeah, so like when we're hanging, like my grandparents would only bring that out when I'm over, because no one else is getting bit like me. And they live on the 8th floor. So it blows my mind that mosquitoes even fly that high. Well, actually, when we lived in downtown LA, we lived on the 25th floor and I was still getting bit. And there was flies on the balcony. Isn't that crazy?
Well, because we had dog shit out there.
Yeah, but
so it's not crazy.
But I would think, okay, so on our balcony, we had those.
You just don't think they fly that high?
Yeah,
like they have a zone that they just stay in, and it's like, this is the fly, like the mosquito and fly zone, and then this is like the human airplane zone?
Yeah, have you ever taken a flight and saw a fly outside the window?
I mean,
probably not.
Did you just figure out the question that you asked? How am I supposed to see that?
With your eyes.
No, but it's so tiny. Have you seen it outside fucking while you're driving a car?
All the time. They're splattering all over the windows.
They're probably, I'm not in the front of the airplane to see that they're splattering all over the front of the airplane.
Well, you can see them splatter on the sides.
No, I can't. How do I see that? Do you see them on the side of your car window?
Yeah. I see them splatter. It smears. It goes like that.
You're so full of shit. Just to make your point right. Anyway, what's your point?
So my point is, it's surprising that these motherfuckers, these stupid bugs, can go even that high. But anyways, going back to Taiwan, my grandparents would bring out these blue light things to zap them. And so when we're hanging out in the living room, they would put it in the living room to attract it towards that. Somehow I still get a bit. At night, they put that zapper only in my room. And I'm still getting bit. And at night, I'm hearing that thing go off too, like, and I'm still
Why don't
getting
you strap those to your body?
No, I need to.
But you found out it's like something with your blood, right? It's the body heat coupled with your blood.
Yeah, so I looked it up, like why who the fuck attracts these mosquitoes? And then it's there's a certain type of like pheromone that some people have that makes it really attractive. So maybe I'm like a flower.
So you only give it off for mosquitoes and not for the ladies.
Are you trying to diss me?
I'm asking.
No. Have you checked my DMs? It's all ladies in there.
I do check your DMs. There's not any.
There's all. So I get
moving on.
So I get pheromones.
Do you want me to check your DMs? Is that what you just told me?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
All right, I'm about to check your fucking DMs, you little putas.
So I have
kidding. I don't care.
The pheromones, and then I have and then if you have a lot of carbon dioxide coming out. So usually when people are running or exercising, it attracts more mosquitoes, because that's the mosquitoes find their prey. Like if there's like a buffalo running or whatever, they can sense the carbon dioxide.
Do buffaloes get itchy?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh,
They all get bit up.
No, I know they get bit, but ours is a reaction to the bite. I thought it was like an allergic reaction.
No,
So that's why we get itchy.
So what happens is the mosquito gets on you, right? They stick their little whatever stinger thing into you, and
fucking dicks.
and because so they have that little stinger thing, it's like the tiniest straw in the world. They have to inject you
Is
with
it the tiniest straw in the world?
I mean, I haven't perused all the latest straws.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You just made such a heavy claim. I just wanted to make sure we don't tell any lies on this show.
Okay, fine. Well, it's one of the top 10 tiniest straws in the world.
Top 10.
So
Okay, heard it here first, guys.
Yep. So since they put that into the skin, they don't want your blood to clog it up, so they inject an anticoagulant.
You fucking smart pieces of shit.
Yeah. So when they inject the anticoagulant, that way their tiny straw doesn't get clogged up, and they go. And when they're done and they bounce, that's what causes your blood to the whole thing to start swelling up, because then your body goes, "What the hell is this?" And then there's this reaction; it gets all like puffy and red.
Yeah. So I know we have that, but do like buffaloes have that?
Yeah, they all do.
They get itchy?
Yeah, they do. That's why they're scratching, and then like they don't even like it. That's why their tails, is going like this, and they use their tails to try to whack off flies and like horse flies.
Why did that makes me so sad.
All kinds of bugs tear them apart.
Oh, like even flies eat their ears.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I think I learned it because of, was it Tyson? What dog
Tyson.
did we have that we had to put the ointment on their ears?
Tyson.
That was so fucked up. I didn't even know. So I've always had outdoor dogs, but I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe your dog is like you and would attract specific things, because our dogs never had that.
Oh yeah, it's weird because usually it's an outdoor dog thing, but your outdoor dogs didn't have it.
None of them have it, even till this day. Maybe it's just how like my mom's really clean, so maybe she maintains the garden.
But it's not like
it sounds like I live in such a like.
Yeah, but it's not like those dogs are clean. Those dogs are like when you pet them, you have like a layer of wax on your hand.
They're for sure outdoor dogs.
Yeah.
For sure outdoor dogs.
Yeah, but some reason Tyson's ears would get attacked all the time.
Yeah, they were so bloody and stuff. And then we ended up so yeah, I mean, he's the dog version of you.
Yeah, I have to put ointment on him. It's so sad because his ears are all pointy, and then over the years it kind of got round.
Yeah, they just eat it. It's fucking weird. Fuck you, flies too. If you're watching this shit, I fucking hate you, and I hope you die, you maggots.
Yeah, and the cartilage doesn't really grow back, so it just kind of gets round.
Yeah. Oh.
How do you feel about people that cut their dog ears?
Oh man, that's a heavy one for me. Like, so I always feel like a hypocrite when I speak about this shit, like myself, just because I still consume meat, right? But I'm always about like everything else I try to have is like, I try to minimize the amount of like leather that I use or just animal products. Like I barely even consume dairy, you know what I mean? Or milk, specifically milk. I don't really eat eggs. Like, so I'm like half aware of what I'm consuming, because if I really turn my brain on, I'd be completely grossed out. I think I would die. I would be malnourished, and I think I would die because I wouldn't be able to consume anything. So I purposely have to turn my brain off. So
there are so many vegan and vegetarian options now too.
There is, which makes me really happy.
And everyone's telling me how bomb the
Beyond?
Impossible Burger is. Have you tried it? They said
No.
it tastes like blood.
What? Why would you want to eat blood?
Because like the juiciest burger, and the only right way to eat a burger is medium rare. Any other way, you're
But I don't
freaking
taste
weird.
the blood. I've tasted blood.
But that meat flavor,
Well, I want the meat flavor, not the blood
that's what I mean. The Impossible Burger tastes like meat, like straight up blood.
You said it again.
I know, but
I
that's
don't want to eat blood.
Well, it tastes like straight up meat.
Okay, I want to eat meat.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Blood.
keep that in mind, you guys, and I hope someone out there can at least relate a little bit with like just having to turn your brain off. So because of that, I don't like it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, because it's like you're putting your dog through unnecessary pain. Like it's not because you're trying to protect it from like predators, or it's a hunting dog and you're trying to protect it from, I don't know. Because I know back in the day, that's why they did it, right? They would dock their tail and their ears because they were hunting dogs. So
those are the parts that get clawed up the most. So they cut the ears. So if they got in a fight with a bear or a coyote or whatever, it's already not there, so it doesn't get latched onto. And then also same thing with the tail, like another animal can't come and just bite it.
Yeah. And then I know that there are some breeds like Cocker Spaniels, I think you're supposed to dock their tails.
Because they're already like human made, so they're already really weird.
I don't know about that, but I thought they can get, like something can happen to them with the tails. I forgot what it was. So doing it just because a dog looks more aggressive or whatever, that just makes me really sad. Because I'm just like, why? Don't do it. Leave them alone. But then when I see the outcome, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I get it. But I still don't like it.
Yeah, they look.
So I'm not a fan.
Like a Doberman with or without the ears cut looks way different.
Yeah, way different for sure.
One looks like, wait, do I need to return this? Because I bought the wrong one. And the other one's like, that's the one.
No, one looks like it's a family pet. Like you can put them in a Christmas sweater and it's going to sit there with the family for Christmas picture.
No, it does not look like a family pet because it looks like.
Yeah, but the floppy ears.
Well, it looks like Terry Crews with pigtails. You know what I mean? Like the bottom, like the head down.
No, that's a pit bull.
The head, a Doberman, the head down. This fool looks so freaking jacked with veins popping out everywhere. And then this one has like the.
Okay, fine. All right, fine.
It's like, can somebody give this guy a haircut, please?
Then maybe we should leave it like that. Because then they're going to be like, oh, what a nice little dog. And then it fucking bites your face off.
No one goes nice little dog. Because it looks like Terry Crews. At the bottom, this guy's freaking veins are popping and it's throbbing. And it has
That's a fucking rabies dog.
And it has the brown stripe across the chest. It just looks like it's ready to.
And it's got pecs, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't even know dogs could have pecs. They have pecs.
And it's just flexing. And you're like, oh, shoot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and I do love Doberman breeds that have I like that look. But then when I think about what it takes to get them to that look, I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. I can't do it. So that's why I can never have a Doberman, like a baby Doberman, and then have its ears. I can't do that.
What about a Rottweiler?
Nah, I can't do it either. It makes me so sad.
What do Rottweilers do? You don't cut them?
Oh, I was thinking, my bad. I was thinking
Great Dane? No,
Pitbull.
Oh.
Rottweiler, I don't know.
Because Rottweilers, you don't cut their ears, or most people don't.
I don't know. I'm not really, they don't attract my attention.
That's what you said about German Shepherds. Now you love the crap out of them.
Because they have a cool fucking personality.
Rottweilers have cool personalities too?
Nah, I don't know.
Did you like Tyson? Tyson was part Rottweiler.
He was pretty cool.
And his personality was probably like half Rottweiler.
He was pretty cool, but I don't know. He just had his little issues when I came into the picture. So I didn't get the full scope of it. I think the only one I didn't get a full scope of any of them. I just got glimpses of their cool personality. Because all of our dogs are pretty damaged because they're all rescued. And they were all rescued from really fucked up situations. For some reason, we attract abused animals. I don't know why. Maybe because we were abused somehow, so we can connect.
A lot of shelter animals are abused though. That's why they're there. That
makes me so sad.
Especially the purebred ones. So the mutt ones, I get, right? Because the mutt ones, who knows? They've been running the streets. Their parents been running the streets.
Well, mutt doesn't mean that they're running the streets. A mutt just means it's just a mixture of animals.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's unintentional breeding that created a mutt.
Yeah.
Right. So it's it's just two dogs are running the streets or wherever the hell happened, and they created the mutt. So me,
we see how they do it.
Yeah, but when you have a German Shepherd or a purebred golden retriever or whatever, any purebred animal that makes it to the shelter, that to me sucks more because at one point in time,
they were loved.
Someone purposely bred that animal because it's really hard to keep an animal purebred, right? Someone purposely bred that animal, paid over $1,000 for it because any purebred animal is going to cost over $1,000. Some of them are $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and then someone didn't want it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's so those ones, if someone purposely bred you and you made it to the shelter, oh man, for sure
there's so many people
damaged.
There's so many people out there that are so stupid and uneducated with dog handling. And I see them and I'm like, why the fuck do you have a dog? You're so dumb. It pisses me off.
I was one of them though. I just didn't. I mean, I grew up.
Why did you you piss me off?
Well, I grew up loving dogs Asian style, which is dogs stay on the outside because they're almost considered like a farm animal. You know, I think it's a more Western thought. And then now probably more modern Asians have them, but now they're dogs are more inside. They're part of their family. People make out with them. Whereas before people.
Whoa, back it up. What?
You know, when people, they go, oh, kiss me. And the dogs are all licking. They're all licking their lips.
There's only a certain group of folks. So it's not the majority. They're definitely the minority.
Or they have the dogs all up in the bed and stuff. That's pretty intimate.
You had that.
I know.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm changed.
Okay.
Because before the dog used to be outside. Even when I give it food, I just throw the bowl out there and food spills everywhere. I'm like, eat that shit. But now, like, I'm eating steak and I give him pieces of the steak like down there.
Yeah, well, that's not really what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about people who don't understand the temperament of their dogs.
Oh, okay.
Or just don't understand like how to read a dog.
You should have said that sooner before I incriminated myself, but keep going.
No, I liked it. I liked it all.
fine.
I'm going to let you keep going. No, but like you see them, like they have like a super hyper dog and then they're like trying to manhandle it. Like, and it's like, no,
yeah,
you
yeah,
stupid
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
It's because you don't exercise your dog.
Yeah.
Like your dog doesn't get it's like what you coined. It's wiggles out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But they're so frustrated and they're pissed at it. And it's because they just don't understand the breed. They don't understand the dog. Like that's why a lot of people are like, don't blame the dog. I mean, don't blame the breed. Blame the owner. So that's why like pit bulls, they have such a bad rep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you go to your homie's house and the dog's acting a fool going crazy. And the dude's just like, my dog's so crazy. I don't know what to do. And I'm like,
yeah,
how about
get it off the fucking couch?
How about before you have the barbecue, you take your dog on a 5-mile walk. Then when everyone comes over, the dog's fucking chill. How about that?
Yeah.
Or how about this? How about you take your dog to the dog park at least once a week so that when you have a barbecue, it's not the first time the dog sees other organisms in the whole year. That's why it's so hyper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, I mean, that also kind of applies to how parents
Kids?
take care. Yeah, because that's how I feel like it's how I was, where my mom, instead of like seeing what's causing the problem, she's just only attacking the superficial problem, you know, where like, oh, this kid's like this, so I'm only going to attack this, versus not seeing what's the root of the problem. Like the way Michael Phelps' mom was like, oh, this was ADHD and he's extremely hyperactive. Let's throw this fool in the pool and swim his wiggles out.
Yeah. That or like when the dogs are like super like spoiled and then like you can't sit in a certain spot or they're like growling at you. Like I've never had my own dogs ever nip at me or growl at me or like protect their food. Like they were so submissive.
Yeah, all of my dogs. Like Tyson was hyper aggressive.
And I never beat my dogs.
Yeah, and Meatloaf, I never beat him, but Meatloaf, like all of my dogs too. They can be mid eating and I just take it.
Yeah.
Or I can hug them. I could like pinch their nipples. I could do whatever, and they don't care.
Yeah. That's it for me. I'm like, man, you just need to keep a fucking houseplant or just keep a cat. Cats are chill.
But don't cats bite you?
They do bite you, but I don't. I mean, it just depends on how you handle them. Like cats are so independent. You know what I mean? They're kind of not independent, but they are. Like they're just like, hey, I'm gonna go do my shit over here. Leave me the fuck alone. I'll see you later.
Do you remember when we brought home that little kitty that we got from JK News, and then Tycho was playing with it, and
But that's a wild cat.
and then that cat went.
Right, because it's protecting itself. But once it's a pet, like it's a house pet.
You develop a relationship.
Yeah, it's yours now. Like it's yours and you are theirs. So like they're just like, oh, this right here, this is my pal, and they're not gonna go with anyone else if you've done your job.
Would you want more animals, like other kinds of animals, like a goat or a horse?
If you asked Gio before Taika, I would say, fuck yeah, let's get all sorts of animals. I'm down.
Yeah.
And this is also me speaking because we've been in quarantine for like months now, where I think I'm just like, I live with Taika and like balancing work and balancing just us and stuff. And like the messes that we all make and just me having to clean up after it and you cleaning up after it. I can't imagine adding more work on top of that already. It already just stresses me out thinking about it. Like we would have to go, like if we get a horse, not that we're even considering it.
I am.
No, we're not. Even like if we get a horse, we have to go like, so we have to feed our kid. We have to feed each other. Now we have to go feed a fucking dog and a horse.
But you could feed a horse through a window.
But now we have to make the window and then we have to pick up its shit.
No, the window, we have so many windows. We just open the window and you throw like a couple apples out there.
Fine. Well, they eat more than a couple, but just the shit alone. You know what I mean? Dog shit and horse shit. And then like if we get a bird shit, bird feed. Like,
I don't like bird shits.
And I love birds. And I mean, that's just a Mexican staple where we have a bunch of birds.
How come Mexicans love birds so much?
I don't know why Mexicans like birds so much. I don't know,
Well,
but I just know for my family,
Yeah.
my parents, or at least my mom and like my grandma and stuff, they used to like having canaries around a lot because they say or just pets too, but mainly,
I see where that's from.
mainly birds and stuff. Like if death comes to your door,
I see what you're up to.
they're hopeful that it's gonna take one of the pets first before it takes you.
Do you know where the canaries come from?
The miners,
Yeah.
yeah, they used to mine when they would mine. That's how they would test for oxygen.
You see the correlation between miners and Mexican?
I don't think so.
They both start with the M.
Oh.
So that's why the Canaries the miners passed it on to the Mexicans, and then that's why they use the Canaries.
Got
It's a
it.
history lesson.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Do you so
history
now
lesson.
with having a Tycho and like
having a taika, having a dog and a taika?
because he's a species on his own.
He fucking is. Man.
Do you? I know your old like dream was to have a dog shelter. Is that still like your old dream?
It is a dream of mine, but I don't see that happening until Taika is like out of the house.
So you see like almost like a retirement type
Yeah.
of dream.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I'm older.
I never, so like having a horse never really crossed my mind because it's never like,
Until you moved out here.
yeah, it's not at the forefront, right? It's not something
Well,
like,
we lived in the city, so it's just not something that's even available to us.
yeah. And then some of our neighbors, like there's an equestrian center like close to our house. And then like during quarantine, sometimes we'll just be driving around, staying in the car and just like, you know, we're bored trying to kill time. And I see fools up on a horse and I'm like, damn, you can quarantine in different ways if you have more animals. Because they're all up on the horse with the face mask on still. And they get to have...
Does a horse have a face mask too?
No, I didn't see it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and they're just all up on the horse. And I'm like, man, they get to pass quarantine time way differently. I bet that's how people feel about when they see like us hanging out in the pool.
Yeah.
Because they're like... Because every
The
time...
pool's so basic. You know what I mean?
But every time that I post it, though, because not everyone has a
But
pool
horse,
still.
that's very true.
Still, not everyone has a pool. And
That's
then
true,
people,
that's true.
like even our friends are like, oh man,
Yeah.
wish I had a pool.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, thank God our pool got finished before everything got locked down. But that's how I feel about horses now, where I'm like, man, imagine if you're bored and you're like, I'm going to go ride a horse. That's
Yeah,
pretty fun.
I think you have to ride them or give them exercise like constantly, because then they lose their muscle. They want to stay jacked.
Do they really lose
I'm
muscle?
just kidding. I don't know.
Because I've never seen a non-jacked horse.
I know that's
They're
why I
all
said
pretty
it.
jacked.
They are fucking jacked.
Yeah.
They are fucking jacked. But yeah, I think I've considered it more living out here and seeing people ride a horse. But I'm just so dumb. I think it's because I'm ignorant about horses. One time we had a girlfriend's birthday party and she wanted to ride horses. So all the girls, we all got together and we had like 20 horses.
That was cool.
It was really cool. But then as I'm riding them, I'm like, oh man, this fucking sucks. Like, why am I using you like this? But then I'm thinking, no, of course, we're like nothing. We weigh nothing to them.
Yeah. And why are they designed with such a rideable back?
I mean, so are fucking cows, but we're not riding cows.
Well, they're slow, so we don't want to ride them.
Oh, we got places to go, people to see.
Yeah, like if that's it's like if they didn't make them that way, like camels, right? They made it perfectly with a front protector and a back protector. So
It's
like,
not for you, it's for them. That's where they store their water.
well, I don't know. I mean, it looks like someone.
They weren't designed for
it
the
looks
humans.
like someone was like, "Get the hint."
That's
and
the
then they're
luxury.
like, "Oh yeah, I should probably ride this thing."
Yeah, I heard they're stinky.
Camels.
Yeah.
And I also heard they spit. Is that
They
just
do.
an urban legend?
No, they do spit.
Like a baseball player with
Yeah.
chewing
they do.
tobacco?
Yeah, they do spit.
Wow.
And I heard it's nasty. I want all the animals. I want to fucking
But you
Noah Ark
don't
this
want to
shit.
ride any of them. You just want to pet them, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to use them for anything. But
I actually, a lot of people despise this animal, but I actually think they're pretty cool.
pigs.
Coyotes.
Well, people despise them because they eat their pets.
But that's not
But
the
other than-
coyotes' fault.
But other than that, they're just like, they're pretty cool.
They're not the coyotes' fault. I mean, like, if you're...
That's
if-
nature, baby.
Yeah, it's like we got hawks, right? And we got hawks in our neighborhood. And then if you have like a little, 5-pound dog and the hawk comes in and just grabs it, that's not
The hawk's fault.
the hawk's fault. You shouldn't, knowing that there's hawks in this habitat, you shouldn't let
I mean,
your
but that's
dog
just
hawks out.
logically looking at it for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Logically, you're just like, fuck, that's nature. But emotionally, that's your fucking family member that just got devoured by a hawk. That's sad.
But emotionally, I go, the coyote's pretty cool. Because they look cute.
No, that's logically still, babe.
Really?
Yeah. Because you're not considering that it just killed your family member.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, they're pretty cool.
So you think that's justified
So if they
then?
were to kill, so you know how much love you. I remember we had. This is fucking funny. I just remember this. Okay, so Bart and I had just gotten together maybe a year in, and he was talking about how much he loves Tyson and how like Tyson's different from any other dog.
So
and he just kept going on and on and on about Tyson. And like, I just didn't understand the bond that they had. And I also just didn't understand the type of dog that, excuse me, that Tyson was. So do you remember this story?
I'm not sure where you're going, but keep going.
Okay, so then you kept talking about him so much, and I'm like, and this was just like days and days of you going off on
We haven't
this
even
dude.
moved in yet, right?
Well, I mean, we've been living together ever since we got together, but he didn't move in with us yet.
Oh, okay.
Because my dog Patches didn't move in with us either.
Oh, okay. I remember
And you
now.
kept going on and on about this dog for days, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. He's a cool dog. I'm like, but he's just a dog. He's not different. Like, he's just a dog. You understand that, right? And he got so offended. We ended up like legit fighting. Like, we don't fight for dumb shit like this, but it was a legit fight where he was like, you don't understand. Like, take that back. Like, that's so fucked up. You don't even know him. How can you? It felt like I was talking about his brother.
He's my son. It's even worse.
Yeah, but it was
My
just
brother's a dick.
Okay, so now imagine the love that you had for Tyson and how you defended him to like your new puppy love girlfriend, your soulmate at that time.
Right.
So now imagine a coyote violently, like those 3 coyotes that we see.
Yeah.
Just violently rip him up to shreds. Wouldn't you hate coyotes? Wouldn't you be like, I'm going to kill every motherfucker in hopes that I at least kill the one that killed my boy? Wouldn't you want vengeance?
So I think you forgot who you're talking to. I'm a samurai. So I would be like,
since when?
I'd be like, that was a good death.
That was what?
A good death.
That's not. It was 3 against 1. That's
exactly. That's the type of odds.
That's fucked up.
No, that honestly,
he didn't even have a chance. The
then I would
coyotes
be
should
like-
have surrounded it, kept them in a circle, but stayed out, and it's just a one-on-one.
would-
That's the way you do
No,
shit.
that's fucking for pussies.
No, pussies is when you can't handle your own
No,
shit.
I'm talking about from my dog's angle.
That's a put. He's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Let's keep it fair. One-on-one, dog.
No, if it's one-on-one, I'm gonna be like, Tyson, don't even bully this coyote. That's one-on-one. Like, I'm not even gonna be proud of you.
So
if
you're
you
saying
kill him.
it took 3 dogs to bring down your one badass dog?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what this whole tattoo is all about. Against all odds, right? The Battle of Thermopylae, where 300 Spartans went against 1,000,000 Persians. That's what I'm talking about. So if it's 3 coyotes on one dog, and I'm be like, Tyson died. I'm gonna take his head, get it stuffed, make a little cool mount out of it, and
You're weird.
that was a good death.
Yeah, you're okay. Well, there's no winning this. Well, yeah, that's why people
But
fucking hate coyotes.
that's honestly how and I'm not even fucking around. That's
I know you're not.
That's really how I feel.
I can see that, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can see now why. Yeah, I don't
So
know.
you think that's cool when a certain race like steals from someone, and then now that person takes it personal and wants to hurt the entire race? Because that's how I feel about the coyotes now.
That's literally what we're fucking going through right now in
So
this whole fucking world.
That's what I'm saying. So
that shit's fucked up.
So if that's fucked up, how can we do that to coyotes? How can we go, oh, one coyote ate my pet? I'm
it's
gonna
probably
kill all coyotes.
Well, it's the same mindset that does this one type of group did this to me. I hate all of those in that group.
And I think that's wrong.
And I think it's the same person.
Well, I think that's wrong.
It is wrong. And I'm saying both of those are wrong. And I think it's the same person thinking that way for coyotes and for certain groups.
Nope. Because coyotes, you got to look at them individually. So,
Of course. Do you hear what I'm saying?
yes.
Did you hear what I'm saying?
I know. That's why I'm talking to this person.
Oh, okay.
That is generalizing.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, person. Don't hate on the fucking coyotes, you piece of shit. It's just one coyote that you should hate. The one that did you dirty.
If Henry ate your pet, take it on with Henry.
Only Henry, not
Don't
Henry's sister.
Don't fuck with Albert or any other coyotes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's fucked up.
I've met Coyote Henry. He's a dick.
No one likes him.
No. He's the one that took a shit at our front door. I don't like Henry. Henry, if you're watching this, fuck you. Fuck your mosquito friend fucking Phyllis and fucking Philip, and then fuck your fucking fly friends
I hope
too.
Henry gets attacked by mosquitoes.
Yeah, I hope that too. Oh, how dope would that be if you can would that be like a good form of torture for you? You know how back in the day, like the medieval times, they would torture people in the most fucking illest, foulest ways?
Yeah, I would love that. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're fucking demented, man. Some shit in your head's
I
kinda
would love,
twisted.
like, if someone deserves torturing, I would love to be the designer of torture.
Aren't you that for fucking Joe's made up country?
Yeah, but he hasn't given me any new tasks.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll start our own then.
Oh,
What are we starting?
Bale Cave?
That just sounds too friendly.
It is a friendly place. It's a friendly place.
But you're just the fucking designer of torture.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking crazy in the Bale Cave. Because you got a samurai style. I'm telling you. Maybe I don't make sense. Because I love cute, fuzzy, cutie shit. And I also fucking love obliterating the fuck out of someone's skull.
Yeah.
I love hugs. And I love pushing people's eyeballs back into their brains.
I can't do shit like that. Like, I just got to keep it like warm and fuzzy always. I only want good vibes, good energy. I want to be like fucking pink colors, glitter, rainbows.
But what about when a perpetrator comes at you? What are you going to hit him with? With some fucking flowers?
Well, no, that's why my world would always stay happy.
That's impossible because
it is impossible, but that's why I have you. So you look for the perps.
Oh, okay, fine.
Isn't that your job? Isn't that why when we married, that's what's in the contract? You're supposed to protect me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, so once we signed that contract, when we first got together, even that's it. I let go of that, and I'm like,
fine.
Da.
That's fair. You know, when I used to run training for the marathon, I'd be up at like 4 or 5 a.m. right, and then I would see coyotes like roaming the streets, and I kind of like I would run after them. Not in an aggressive way, but I wanted to, since I never really interacted with them, I wanted to interact with them a little bit more.
Habitual motherfucking line stepper.
Yeah, I wanted to see what they would do. And they're actually really scared of humans. Like I would run slowly and I would keep like a small silhouette. And then and I was just trying to figure out what they would do. And there's a pack of them in front of me. And then I ran forward. And then I think 4 of them went to the left and 1 went to the right. Right? They
were setting up to fucking attack you.
No, the one that went to the right, I'm like,
that's the decoy.
I'm like, man, you guys are not good predators because I'm gonna take that fool out. Because if I had the legs of a cheetah, I would have went after that one coyote and that guy's done.
But that's what they want you to think, because 4 of them stayed behind. That's strategy.
The other 4 bounced. They straight up bounced like the homies.
Who knows the terrain better, you or them?
The streets? Me?
No, the terrain where they're hiding. All the bushes and all that shit that's out there.
Me?
No, you don't.
Our landscaper built half of the terrain out here. If we're out in the forest, yeah, they know that. But you're talking about the streets? I know the streets better.
Nah, I think you would have been dead.
No way. No way.
You would have been able to get 5 off your back.
Only 1.
Have you what?
Only 1.
But there's 4 of them.
The other 4 bounced.
You're not sure.
I saw them straight up bounce like little bitches. They just fucking ran off like a wannabe gang.
Speaking of that, like interacting with like nature and like animals, like wild animals. Do you remember the fucking first time we swam with sharks?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking terrifying even before I got into the ocean.
That was not terrifying at all for me.
What the fuck? It was terrifying for me. So we already can imagine just by watching TV and stuff. Like you cannot, you understand, you think you understand, like how aggressive these things are and how huge they are. Not saying all species of sharks are aggressive, but I can't tell the species apart. A shark's a fucking shark.
Yeah.
So yeah. So they tell you how long it is and they throw numbers at you and measurements and shit. And you're like, wow, that's pretty big. But it's not until you're confronted with it face to motherfucking face in real life that you're like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when we were in the boat, they were driving us out into the middle of the ocean so that we can get in the cage because we're pussies like that. I'm a pussy like that. And I think that's the way it should be. The interaction should go where we're in cages, not the other way around, but whatevers. So yeah, I saw it. I was still in the boat and he just swam by the boat and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm dead. Like I'm dead. I cannot survive in this.
I really admired their athleticism at that point. Because I remember we would see the boat, we would park it, and then the captain was like, look over there, those are the sharks. And you see them maybe like 20 feet away.
And they're next to you in a second.
In a second, they're already behind you. They already swam under the boat and behind you. And you're like, fuck, that was fast.
That is fast. So as soon as you spot one, that's it. You can just, and they could be fucking yards, hundreds of yards away and shit.
Yeah.
That's it. You're done.
I think the part that made me feel okay though was they said this species doesn't have a history of attacking humans.
I don't give a fuck what they say. A wild animal is a wild animal. You know what I mean?
No, because
you
wild,
press the wrong
but
buttons.
wild still means predictable. Like a wild
Wild means the complete opposite of predictable. What are you talking about?
No, wild. So if something's wild, right? You can predict that it's going to do a certain number of tasks. Like, here's a bear. I throw him a steak. I know he's not going to sit or roll over. I know he's going to kill that steak or devour that steak immediately. So there's a certain number of things.
I get what you're saying. What you're really saying is once this species or this animal has been studied and it's wild, they know that there's only going to have a certain number of outcomes.
Exactly.
But it's still wild, mother effer.
Yeah.
What? Anyway, well, because I didn't study all that and I'm not fucking...
The captain literally told us, hey guys, these sharks...
I don't give a fuck what they say.
These sharks aren't known to attack humans.
On that same trip, we took another fucking catamaran trip and shit. It was me, you, David, a bunch of the friends, right?
Yeah.
And David was like scared to bring his fucking equipment out. And he goes, hey man, like I'm thinking of bringing up camera equipment. Like will water get on the boat? And then this guy's like, in my 40 years of doing this, not once has that ever happened. He's like, I can't tell you what to do, but it's pretty safe. And guess what happened? That's the first time that water went fucking on the boat. And it ended up ruining all of, I was gonna say Taika, all of David's equipment. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, I don't give a fuck what they say.
But that's also David.
That's true.
So
he was with us too, actually.
So David's the enigma, right? So if we were swimming with sharks and David's there, he's getting bitten for sure. So I would just swim somewhere else. But that's also predictable behavior because I know God has something out for David and is trying to punish him every single day. So if we're with Dave, if I see David jumping off that side of the boat, I'm going to the opposite side and jumping off that side.
Yeah, that's a smart man. That's how you're gonna live.
But yeah, I think when we're swimming with sharks though, it was actually way more fun making you scared because I saw how scared you were.
I hate you.
And then so I was like, look, Mom, my legs are dangling through the cage.
I hate
so I remember
you.
sitting at the bottom of the cage and my legs were dangling and then the sharks would come by and then you're like, no, get back in. And I was like, look, Mom, look. Oh no, they're going to bite my legs.
I wish they would have bit your legs.
No, you don't. You know what's crazy though? So there's things
you're fucking crazy.
No, there's like, I think I'm half curious of what a shark bite feels like, right? So
there's a bunch of shit I'm curious about.
So I think, and I'm also half curious as like what a bullet wound feels like.
Yeah, same.
So I think because of that, I'm not that scared.
I want to feel like what it is to be set on fire. I want to burn.
I don't need to know what it feels like set on fire. But because of that,
oh, fuck, you made me feel fucking alone. You suck.
You are alone in that one. Because with the shark bite. That's why I'm not.
I hate you.
With the shark bite, I actually don't mind, especially with that size of a shark. If it was like we're going swimming with great whites, and I'm like
that.
This fool, because
you could eat the cage, dude.
Yeah, because the ones we're swimming with, it might be like 14, 20 feet long. They're pretty big, but like the head's like this. So I'm like,
no,
okay.
It's not. It's bigger. It was big. Maybe that's how you made it seem in your mind, but it was big.
And you know what also makes me feel good? I've seen a lot of white people kiss, so I know how to protect myself from sharks.
I don't get it.
Because you know when white people have to kiss because their noses are big, they have to go sideways?
I didn't say that.
But you know what I'm talking about?
No.
In white movies, so because Asian movies, they just kiss head on, right? Because their noses are small. In white people movies, they got to dodge the nose to the side so their nose don't smash into each other. Well, sharks look kind of like white people where they have big noses. So the nose is up here, the mouth is down here. So all you have to do if it's swimming towards you, just grab the nose.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
Because they don't squirm and they don't move.
They don't like to do that. They don't even have shoulders. How are they going to squirm around like that?
You're ridiculous.
But so I think...
You oversimplify literally everything. You're like, oh yeah, if Taika falls in the pool and he like fucking starts drowning, it's real quick. I'm just going to like jump and I'm going to like take all this off and I'm going to get my phone. I'm going to put it down and that's going to be enough time for me to get him.
That's
and
exactly
I'm like, you're
what
fucking
happens.
Do Like that's not.
Have you ever
like,
jumped in a
Do you know my
pool?
fucking reflexes, babe? Do you know how fucking fast my reflexes are?
Have you ever
You laugh
saved-
because that's literally the shit you say.
No, it's funny the way that you say it because I've actually been through life-saving circumstances and I understand what it takes. So when you make fun of what I'm doing, I'm like, but you don't even know how fast it can be.
I know how fast it can be. And I know that that's not how fast you are.
Unless if Taika falls in the pool, I will get him out in less than 5 seconds. And it's going to be like maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds.
And that's why women exist.
Until 30 seconds until he drowns. Like this,
and that's why women make the babies.
He probably has 30 seconds until he drowns.
And that's why women make the babies.
So he has 5 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, babe.
And then who knows? In those 5 seconds, he might learn how to swim all of a sudden. So I'm jumping in and then I see him swimming. And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm just going to get back out. Because I already see him swimming around. I'm like, oh, I just forgot it.
What would the world be like if it was just men on it?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what would this planet look like?
Are all the men homosexual?
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking of
You're the one painting
sex.
the world. You can't paint a half world and go, what do you think about that?
I don't know if I mean, I guess.
Are all the guys gay? Because there'll be a lot of butt fucking then.
What? That's it? That's all you see? Can you think outside of sex? Because sex is such a small little facet.
Then what are you talking about?
The world, like how would it be? Would there be like...
If it's all dudes.
Yeah.
How do we procreate?
I don't know. There's just some magical shit now that happens.
Like what? Like what?
Like now you guys can give birth.
Oh shit!
Yeah, now you guys. Yeah, now you guys can give birth. No
through
women.
the penis or through the butthole?
There's a new hole that just happens.
Where is that?
In between your butthole, like a taint, the taint hole.
Oh, in between the taint?
Yeah.
So it's almost like a vagina.
Yeah.
So we have a dick, balls, vagina, butthole.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Damn, we have a lot. It's an assortment.
Yeah.
Damn, what would it be like?
A lot of jewelry.
And then we could fuck each other.
I'm not talking just about sex, you fucking halfwit. What? Just the world. What would the world look like?
Well, it starts from sex. Sex generates everything.
All right.
Why do people become ballers? So they can get the ladies. Everything is sex and ego.
Oh, so only men become ballers?
No, same thing girls too. Why do they become ballers? So they can tell the man, haha, suck my clit.
No, they don't.
Yeah, everything is ego and sex driven.
All right, well then continue. Because we're about to wrap it up.
All right, so got dick, balls, vagina, and butthole all in the same organism. And they fuck each other, they can impregnate. Oh shit. So that you're telling me two dudes could double penetrate
and they both get pregnant.
And both pregnant at the same time?
Yeah.
I think we'd have a population overload.
That's it? So that's it. Nothing else? You have nothing else in your brain other than fucking sex?
It'd be like New York, but everywhere. You go to Montana, it's like that's how overpopulated we are because we're fucking double penetrating all the time.
So all it is for you right now, your planet is just, or your world is just guys, fucking guys, fucking guys, fucking guys, fucking guys?
No, because that's the first layer. And then I figured.
But it seems like you guys don't do anything else.
We do. We do a lot of things. We study and stuff.
Yeah, what does your infrastructure look like? What does the planet look like? What do countries look like?
Well, are we fucking each other because we're gay?
Why does that matter? You keep going back to being gay.
Because
if there's only men, you guys are just in love with men. There's no gay or straight or anything. It's just that's just what it is.
No, because if it's all gay, the planet will smell good. Everything's clean, well designed, super pleasing to the eye,
not.
Very aesthetic.
No, it's not even like that.
But are we
there are
fucking
straight men that are like that.
What? Who?
We even know friends that are like that are straight, that are they're just neat, well
because
put
they
together.
have to. Because they have to.
No, they don't. They're single.
Yeah, because they have to. Tell me one person that you know.
That's single or together?
What do you mean?
That's single or in a relationship?
It doesn't matter. The guys that you know that are clean are because they have to.
No.
Like Orlando Bloom doesn't take showers for 2 weeks. You know why? He's too fucking fine. He doesn't need to. But if you're chubby and you got to play the game.
Why you got to talk about David like that?
I'm not talking about David.
Because David's pretty clean.
A lot of chubbier dudes, guess what? They got to be extra clean, extra haircuts because
fine. You know
they got to compete. So they have to turn it up a notch in the other places they can control.
All right. You know who else is fucking clean as shit?
Who?
Darian. Darian is super fucking neat freak. He's so clean.
No, he's not. He's Cambodian.
What? I'm sorry, my Cambodian brothers and sisters out there. He didn't mean it like that.
Hey, all my Khmer brothers and sisters, you know about yourselves, okay?
I know him. What are you talking about? So it doesn't matter. In this fucking made up world.
That fool blow dries his hair when his hair is dry.
What does that mean?
That's nasty.
What? What's wrong with you?
You got to blow dry wet hair.
No, you don't. You can blow dry to style and give it more volume.
You know what's that doing? You're just frying the fucking scalp oils on your head.
You're not frying anything because that's not how
And
much.
then you get that funky hair smell now. But if you have wet hair, then you're drying the hair.
All right, you know what? Forget it. This shit's not going anywhere. I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, the world's gonna be dumb.
We should
if there
call
were
our
no
podcast Going Nowhere.
This literally went fucking nowhere. Any last fucking thoughts?
Can we change to Going Nowhere? It's pretty cool.
I don't care.
Because I'll go nowhere with you for the
Fine.
rest of my life.
Fine, just wrap it up. Any final thoughts?
No.
I just want to apologize to everyone we offended in this episode, except for
We didn't apologize to nobody.
except for the fucking mosquitoes and the flies. Were there any other ones? Ticks, fuck you too.
And don't be generalizing.
Mosquitoes,
If Henry's
ticks.
a dick, don't hate the entire coyote race.
Yeah, well, the mosquitoes, I am going to do that because they're all fucked up.
That's true, because I've got bitten by, I think,
There's
every
not
mosquito
one
that ever
mosquito
lived.
that has not been addicted.
Yeah, because it's not the one mosquito that's biting you, biting everybody. It's all million
All
of them.
So
Fucking
fuck off.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, we're going to not introduce, but shout out our sponsor.
Oh yeah, if you guys like me and Ma Bear's brand, I'm rocking right now the Tank Barbell Brigade. Make sure you go check that out. We got a ton of apparel dropping. All of our productions have finally landed now because we were going through all the kind of COVID delays. So I know a lot of you guys are like, yo, are you guys gonna have any new tees and tanks? I'm running out of tees and tanks. Well, guess what? We got those. We
In
also
June. We're dropping it in June.
Drop it in June. And we also got some new really dope 4-way stretch quick dry shorts, because you guys see all the amphibious training I've been doing. And I actually ran the marathon in them. So they're battle tested. They're
Hint,
freaking
hint.
awesome.
Those are dropping in July.
Dropping in July. We got, oh shit. I choked on my spit. But we also got immunity support. So a dose of vitamin C with organic sources of electrolytes.
Dropping in June.
We got Strength Stack, which is our creatine, custom creatine formula. But we list out all the the ingredients on the back and shows how it actually enhances the effects of creatine. And we start with the most purest form of creatine, which is Pure from Germany. When is that dropping?
Oh, which one?
Strength Stack.
Oh, that's going to be dropping in July.
So we got a lot of hot shit coming.
The
Make
next
sure you go to
couple months.
barbellbrigade.com. Sign up to the email list, because then that's when you can get updates
Heads
on
up.
everything. And then also look up First Brigade. That's a sneak peek thing, but that is how we can stay connected, and you get the first access to a lot of drops and updates and everything. And that's for our text message group. So make sure you go check that out. See you guys next time. Peace.